Welcome, dear listeners, to another episode of Uninspiring Expeditions, where we examine the world's most, let's say, unique destinations. Today, we're shedding some grey light on the ever-stoic Mount Rushmore. Ah, Mount Rushmore, a colossal carving in the Black Hills of South Dakota, raising that ever-persistent question, why? 4 U.S. presidents, eternally etched in stone, seemingly as a testament to persistence, ambition, a sculptor's unbridled enthusiasm. For those seeking a historical refresher, the faces are those of George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln, a fact that many of you might remember from that one history lesson, or perhaps that trivia night at the local pub. Now, as you approach this grand monument, one thing becomes clear. It's big, but isn't America the land of the large? Supersized meals, vast landscapes, and, yes, oversized presidential noggins. But let's not skip over the journey there. It's as if the universe itself asks you to truly consider if you're sure about this choice. Winding roads challenge your driving skills and patience, almost as a rite of passage. Once there, after parking in a lot that rivals city prices, you're met with a view. 4 presidents, forever frozen in time, and equally forever asking you to buy something from the nearby gift shop. Speaking of which, should you feel the need to commemorate your trip with a mini Rushmore or a t-shirt that screams I visited Mount Rushmore, and all I got was this sense of existential confusion, the gift shop has you covered, but perhaps the most intriguing aspect isn't the monument itself, but the people who visit. There's an almost palpable sense of so that's it in the air, an unspoken bond between tourists as they tilt their heads, squint their eyes, and try to make sense of their life choices. The children are perhaps the most honest reviewers, with their unabashed yawns, distracted ice cream eating, and the perennial favourite question, can we go now? And yet, like moths to a flame, we're drawn to these stone-faced commanders-in-chief. Maybe it's the promise of a cool profile picture. Maybe it's FOMO. Or perhaps deep down, we all just want to witness human ambition at its most puzzling. For the avid hikers among us, there's a trail, a pathway that promises different angles and viewpoints of the same underwhelming spectacle. Because nothing says excitement like seeing stone faces from slightly to the left. As with many tourist destinations, there's an audio tour. An opportunity to hear dramatic recounts of how and why this monument exists. A brave attempt to infuse some enthusiasm into the experience. The cafeteria offers a respite from the weighty contemplation. But be prepared, the prices can make you feel like you're paying off the national debt. Occasionally, you might witness an inspired artist, sketchbook in hand, trying to capture the essence of Mount Rushmore. One can't help but wonder if their sketch will also exude the feeling of, okay? And let's not forget about the evening light show. Because what's better than viewing Mount Rushmore in the daylight? Viewing it illuminated, of course, the spectacle seems to say. Yes, it's still here, and yes, it's still the same. At the base of the monument, there's the sculptor's studio, which gives a peek into the mind of the artist. It's an experience akin to reading the diary of someone who decided to build a 50-foot sandwich, fascinating yet filled with questions. The amphitheatre offers seating to gaze at the monument. A perfect spot for deep introspection, or perhaps just contemplating where to dine afterward. Throughout the year, special events and ceremonies are held, and in these gatherings you'll find kindred spirits, all united in their quest for meaning amidst the granite grandeur. And if you've got some time to spare, which you likely will, the presidential trail provides more angles, more vantage points, and, you guessed it, more stone. On your way out, you'll likely pass the avenue of flags representing the 50 states and territories. It's a colourful reminder that America is a vast and varied land full of destinations, and yet here you are. As you leave, driving away from the mountainous majesty, there's a lingering feeling, a cocktail of accomplishment, bewilderment, and an urgent desire to find the nearest restroom. Some say Mount Rushmore is a testament to what humans can achieve. Others argue it's a testament to the question, just because we can, does it mean we should? If you're seeking a thrill, this might not be the spot. But if you're seeking a spot to stand, stare, and silently wonder why, then, dear listener, Mount Rushmore has your name carved all over it. Well, metaphorically speaking. In a world of Instagrammable moments and Snapchat stories, Mount Rushmore stands tall or wide, a reminder that not all that's big is share-worthy, but share we must, because if you didn't post it, did you even travel? To sum up, Mount Rushmore is an experience, one that challenges our notions of art, ambition, and the American dream. It's not just a destination, it's a detour. As the sun sets on our expedition, and on the stony visages of past leaders, there's a silver lining. At least there was ample parking. So until our next uninspiring journey, keep those expectations low and spirits moderately high. And remember, sometimes the journey, no matter how perplexing, is the destination. As you tune out, dear listener, remember to always seek the truth behind the chisel and maybe, just maybe, take the road less travelled next time. Mount Rushmore, a landmark of curiosity, a place where history meets mystery and where visitors meet. Well, Stone, join us next time as we venture to another iconic yet ironically underwhelming spot on our beautiful planet, because sometimes seeing is disbelieving. To our adventurous souls, always in search of the next big thing. Thank you for sharing this small, stone-filled moment with us. And finally, a parting thought. In a world filled with wonders, perhaps the biggest wonder is our incessant need to find meaning in the immovable and inscrutable. So keep those travel boots dusty, your compass slightly askew, and your sense of irony finely tuned. Here's to the adventurers, the wanderers, and the slightly lost. Mount Rushmore may not be the pinnacle of excitement, but it's a peek into human ambition. Till we meet again on another trail, staring at another spectacle. Always remember, it's not about the destination, it's about the amusing anecdotes you gather along the way. Mount Rushmore, where granite meets grit and where tourists meet, a test of their travel patience. Farewell from a place where the mountains have eyes. Literally. May your journeys always be filled with wonder, even if that wonder is often what were they thinking. And as always, travel with an open heart, a curious mind, and a pocket full of sarcasm. Signing off from the rocky realms of Rushmore. Stay curious, stay skeptical, and always, always question the brochure.